Walking inside, Kaiji is greeted by dozens of other sad sacks just like him. Suddenly, men in suits bust in and announce that they'll be lending out something called war funds to be used in the first game. Every person here has the option to take out anywhere from 1 to 10 million yen. However, this money comes with a catch: compound interest. Shit, not this again. Every 10 minutes, whatever is taken out will increase by a compounding interest of 1.5%. With the cruise lasting 4 hours, the players will owe an extra 40% at the end. The gamblers freak the hell out at the crazy news, but the suited man tells them that they're free to leave right now, right back to their sad, worthless lives. And that shuts them up. He tells them that taking the gamble is a much better option than having to pay off their debt for the next 10 to 20 years. And they think he's right. The gamblers start taking out loans of 1 million, and that's when this crazy bastard called Funai walks to the front of the group and takes out the upper limit of 10 million yen, much to everyone's surprise. Not knowing what's to come, Kaiji here decides to take out the exact same amount to increase his chances of winning. Their fates are now sealed, and the ship begins to leave the port. The gamblers are then taken to the gambling hall, and the hall master Tonagawa finally introduces them to the first game that they'll be playing. Opening a set of envelopes, everyone is shocked. The game to determine whether or not they'll stay in crippling debt is rock, paper, scissors, with a twist. Everyone is given 4 cards of each hand, meaning they'll have 12 cards in total, and each of these cards can only be used once. Opening another envelope, the gamblers are then given a set of 3 stars, which they must attach to their jacket. And here's how the game works. 2 gamblers must agree to compete with each other. Once agreed upon, they say check, lay their card down on the table, and say set. And lastly, open. If the cards are the same, no stars are given, but if there is a winner, 1 star is given up by the loser. Every participant must use all of their 12 given cards, and the gamblers at the end of the 4 hours with 3 stars or more will be victorious. Those with 2 or less stars, or those who haven't used all 12 of their cards in time, will be considered the loser. The game then begins. Here strikes up a conversation with Kaiji, telling him that the truth is, the players here are gambling with their lives. He tells them that the losers of this game will be forced to do messed up shit like forced labor to be used as lab rats for horrifying drug experiments. Then he explains what the money is for. Once people realize what will happen to them if they lose, each star will be worth a few million. Funai tells Kaiji that they can't risk losing and has an idea for them to team up to ensure that they win, since you only need 3 stars at the end, and they both already started with 3 stars. If you were to draw with someone until all 12 of your cards are used, you'd both end up as winners. Losing is not an option, and they need to be ready to do everything in order to survive. By working together, they can ensure with 100% certainty that they both use up all of their cards while keeping all 3 stars.